If you have ever wanted to learn in depth on integrative medicine, make sure to check purplemoonherbstudies.com and sign up before January 1st, as prices will increase then. I'll put links, like always, in the description below. Can you share a little bit of what is covered in the class? Kind of detail some of the sessions and everything?
Sure. The first session has a lot of theory and then it weaves in through every module. So there are the 5 modules: September, October, November, March, and April. We do materia medica in each one based on organ systems, the way we learn them in vet school. So we do, for the cardiac system, for the respiratory system, for the GI, for the liver, for musculoskeletal, nerves, etc. We do about 3 of those a session. And then we have an herb walk every session. We go to different parts of the Outer Banks and look at different ecosystems and different times of year, which is nice. We have fall and spring. We have labs every session where we learn tea blending is one, but we learn to make oils, we learn to make tinctures. And, sometimes students say, I'm never going to make this, I'm going to buy. And that's fine, but that goes back to quality control. If you know how to make it, then you know how to assess somebody else making it. A lot of people end up making stuff for their own use and then buying stuff for their clinic because that's easier, but they know how to do it and they can do whatever they want with it. And then we have the self-care portion in everyone. And sometimes, like in the food session, like I mentioned, they blend together. So, I teach you to make products for animals, and then we go on and make some products that are great for humans or animals. And then we make some products that are strictly human. And, so we kind of flow it through that way. And we try to have a theme. Not every module, but most of our modules have a theme. So we have one that's based on, food in the GI tract, and that's October. And then in March, we do skin and derm and cleansing, and we do essential oils in that and skincare. And so the self-care is skincare for humans. And so we have some fun with that. We have a movie night. Like I mentioned, we have stretch breaks and all the breaks. We tend to do longer lectures and longer breaks. I find that works better than the way a lot of conferences do it, where it's 50 minutes, but by the time people are actually go to the bathroom and get a cup of tea, they miss half the lecture. So we do longer lectures and longer breaks. And then the very last module, we figured out that we need to give students really confidence that they've learned as much as we know they've learned. So we have cases that they have to work up, and we have a medicine making show, and we have a quiz show with prizes, and all these things that send students away with a lot of confidence. There is homework throughout the course. Students have to be able to do this outside of the course. We can teach 150 herbs, but there's thousands of herbs out there. So they need to know how to research them themselves. And again, they need to know how to make products if they choose to. So it's not overwhelming, but you have to be prepared for a small amount of homework. So yeah.
Yes, it sounds like so much fun.